Hey, my little sagelings. Well, I wanted to talk today about witches and witchcraft. Uh, in my years of practicing and studying witchcraft, there are people that want to overdefine it, underdefine it, uh, paint it with a certain tone. They want to include this, exclude that. There is just this over complication when it comes to witchcraft. So today I wrote a little speech and I'd like to read it to you so that I can define what I think witchcraft is. And, if you agree, please, let me know either way. All right? What is a witch? Only a broad concept can answer this question. A witch is like calling someone a pagan. There is so many possibilities to being a witch. To me, a witch is someone that invokes change and seeks the unknown, a person that embraces past, present, and future. How can I say this? Witches use magic to create change in the world for one person or upon the whole world if they wish it. Witches heal the sick, which is also a change. We fight for what we believe in. Witches also defend others that can't help defend themselves. We can influence the weather. Witches are the bringers of change, if you look at it in the simplest forms. The unknown drives us to act outwards. This is why many use tarot decks and other forms of divination. Witches seek to find out what is next and what is out there. We delve into metaphysics and dabble in arts to see and visit the other realms or planes. To understand reality is more than just what we see with our eyes. Witches look at the past to learn and to shape our present. They also take glimpses of what can be and add will to build the future worth living. Witches love and loathe labels to describe their magics. We all hear about green, black, left-handed, high, low, chaotic, and several thousand other labels to describe what witches do. But they are just adjectives to let others know what witches do or specialize on. A green witch can perform spells from a wide scope for a wide scope of results. A healer can delve into astral travel with no restraints. So just because somebody says that they are a green wizard does not mean that they can't delve into astral travel, talking with the dead. It, the possibilities are endless. How we achieve our results can differ greatly. Different schools of thought teach unique systems of magic, but no school holds complete control on any form of magic. 7 plus 2, 3 times 3, 12 minus 3, and 18 divided by 2 all equal 9. They are just different ways to get the result. Magic or witchcraft work in the same manner. A solitary witch can perform a magical act and achieve the same results as if a coven performed a magical act with the same intent. So a witch is an umbrella term for anyone that uses his or her intent, actions to bring change to the world. Witches can be of other religions, but many witches identify with paganism, because it's such a very broad term, like them. It openly welcomes witches instead of demonizing them. And thus, Christian witches can and do exist, but are persecuted by their own beliefs and those that share their beliefs. So it is important to realize that witch, Wicca, and pagan are not interchangeable. You can be a pagan witch, a person that embraces old ways of thinking in your magical acts. Wicca does mean witch in Old English, but remember that we no longer speak Old English. Also, words can have more than one meaning, so knowing which is meant to be used is important. Wicca now also means a proper name for a spiritual path. You can be a pagan witch, but you can't be a pagan Wiccan. There is no single witch belief system. Witches are those that use intent and energy to bring change. It is a skill. An Italian witch studying Strega is just as valid as an Alexandrian Wiccan witch. Different beliefs, different technique, but both are witches, capable of the same results. In closing, a witch is a user or of intent and energy to bring change. Each witch is different and capable of many things. Our focus and spirituality is unique for each individual. So, like the stars in the night skies, we are unique, and that's what makes us special. I hope you enjoyed that little speech I wrote. We just have too many people out there that want to demonize witches, because you have certain religions that oppose any form of witchcraft. We have people out there who want to make exceptions, who want to say that they are not witches because of their beliefs. And, that's not true. I define witchcraft as a set of skills, a set of actions that any person can do regardless of their religious background. And so it is very important that we see this. We have to keep our eyes open on witches as a whole as being individuals. We can put 100 witches in a room and we would learn that not two of them are the same. So we have to embrace this to remind ourselves, because of the gray area, the butting of heads, and all that. I think about a couple years ago when they were going to do the witch action against Donald Trump. You see, a lot of witches, they agreed, but there was also a lot of witches that disagreed with it. Some did nothing, some defended Trump, some attacked Trump, because we are individuals. There are going to be people that are going to look down upon us, and we understand that. But we got to make sure that what we're not doing is looking down upon each other. So everybody, especially in my sagelings there, you have yourself a wonderful day. Take care. Be at peace.